welcome back to the channel. I just got home from work. I was working at Sephora all day today, and I wanted to talk to you guys about retouching. I thought that this would be the perfect time to talk about going from day to night because I actually have a double date with my husband and some friends tonight. So I wanted to talk about quick, fast ways that you can refresh your makeup, amp it up. Oh, hi, baby. Hi. Did you miss mama? Sorry, say hi. Oh, did you just want some snuggles? What's going on? Oh, okay. Okay, did you just miss mom? Okay, she just needs a little puppy love. The beauty is that all Bobbi products are super long wearing, so I still have a good, pretty full face of makeup on. But that being said, I am a little bit shinier for my liking, and I would like maybe a little bit more coverage where I'm a little bit kind of reddish around my nose. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about Bobbi's new product, the Retouching Wands. So these are actually not even in stores yet, but they are online right now on Sephora.com as a preview for VIB Rouge clients. So if you are a Rouge client, you can go ahead and shop these products now, but if you are not, you must wait until they launch in Sephora in September. They come in skin tone correct shades from porcelain through rich. So for me, I am gonna use the medium shade as my retouching touch-up shade. Depending on how you are touching up, if you are just using this as a concealer under the eyes, I would say go a little bit brighter than your skin tone. If you're using it as your foundation or as a fuller coverage option over a tinted moisturizer, I would say use your flesh tone. And then for a little bit of dimension, I'm gonna actually use the rich as almost like a cream bronzer. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of different ways of how to use these. This one, as you can see, has not even been used yet. So I'm going to tell you a little goes a long way, and you will just click it. And when you first start it, okay, so see how I did a few clicks and now there's a lot on the top. So you want to be careful because you don't want to overuse the product. So I'm actually just going to put that on my hand because I clicked a little too much out of it. But I'm gonna roll the product around the applicator so that I can actually use this little applicator to apply it. So, and that's just kind of like when you're first using it. So I am gonna use the shade medium, and I'm gonna give myself a little bit of coverage around my nose and under my eyes, because I would like to be a little bit brighter under my eye area. So I'm gonna apply that and then just blend it out with my finger. This is such an amazing product to have on hand, you guys, because it looks like skin, it feels like skin, it's so blendable and easy to use, and a little goes a super long way. And look at just the difference of that little bit. Refreshed, little tired. Refreshed, little tired. Or should I say retouched? Hence the name Retouching Wand. So I'm actually gonna use a little bit of this in the center of my face, almost for like a natural highlight that's just slightly lighter than my skin. I'm just gonna massage that in. Touch up just a little bit around my brows. And again, I haven't clicked any more on the product. I just gotten those initial clicks, and then I'm using up what is on the sponge, and that way I can actually use the applicator. So now I just did a baby twist, and you don't always have to see the product to know that it's saturating the little sponge. So I did, as you can hear, a couple of clicks, but you're not seeing it go out, and that's good. But when I go to apply it, it is going to apply it onto my skin. So again, you don't have to do a ton. I'm gonna go under my eyes a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit more on the sponge for my under eye area, because I do want it to look a little bit fuller coverage. Then I'm just gonna take my finger. You could use your beauty blender if you wanted to, But I'm just gonna use my finger to press it out and blend it out into the skin. These are like a lifesaver because I am more of a dehydrated skin. So I've talked about the retouching face pencils before, but I like this better for myself because I really prefer the texture. And now I'm gonna get a little bit and do my chin where I can see a little couple friends. They didn't ask if they could come, but they did. Little jerks. You know what I'm talking about. We've all been there. We've all had that. Okay, so now that my complexion is retouched, I want to bring back a little bit of dimension. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Rich Retouching Pen, and we're just going to get it started because, again, I haven't used this product yet. Okay, so you can see that it's starting to come out. And since I know I don't want to use too much, I'm not going to click any more than that. And I'm just going to start and I'm going to do a few dots where I would do my bronzer. Okay, just like that. And then I'm just going to take my finger and massage it into the skin. Just like that. Like these blend like a dream, you guys, like a dream. They're amazing. And look at the difference. Less dimension, more dimension. I love that. I'm gonna do a little bit more through here. Oh, you guys. And what I love is that you can still see my highlight through the skin. So even though I'm adding this on top of the makeup I already had, my highlight is almost shining through it. So I still have that really nice like lit from within glow. So now we're gonna go onto the other side and see how much is still left in there, you guys. Like this is absolutely amazing because it looked like there was hardly any on the top of the sponge, but it's applying so well. I don't like my lip really highlighted, so I'm giving a little warmth onto the top of my lip too. I'm just taking what's left on my fingers and just kind of blending it into my jawline. Okay, how amazing is that? I am so obsessed with these retouching pencils, you guys. I can't even tell you. If you wanted to take it up a little bitty notch, you could go a little brighter under the eye. So I actually grabbed the light to medium because I used the medium around my face just to kind of even out the skin tone. But if I wanted to add that level of lift with just a little extra brightness, I'm just gonna go in with the light to medium right under my eye. And then massage it in with my beauty blender. I would use my fingers, but since I just massaged in that rich shade, I don't want to darken up the under eye area, or normally I would just use my fingers. So something to keep in mind. I just love what this did to my skin. It just refreshed my skin. I feel like I don't look as tired and as dehydrated. I look awake and ready to go. Again, you could own one of these or you could own 4. I mean, it really just depends on what you need. Obviously, I need at least 3. So, now that my skin is retouched, I am just gonna go in with a little bit of the Coral Brightening Brick. This is a beautiful kind of like highlight blush all in one. And I'm just gonna take that to the top of my cheek. Since I do have a bolder lip on, I do want that shade color to read on my cheeks as well so that I look balanced. I'm just using a sheer powder brush. So see how that just kind of balanced out that a little bit. Beautiful. I love this stuff, you guys. So remember, if you want to retouch your skin, if you want to add dimension, if you want to brighten under your eyes, if you are a VIB Rouge, go onto Sephora.com right now for the sneak preview for the month of August. If you are not a VIB Rouge yet, that's okay. You'll be able to get your hands on these amazing retouching wands very, very soon. Like I said, they will be available in Sephora's all over the nation come September. So now that we have gotten our complexion retouched, I am going to do a little retouching to my eyes. As you can see, my eyes are really, really neutral. Like, I only have strong eyeliner on, but as far as eyeshadow, it's pretty non-existent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of a shade called Slate. It's just a really pretty soft gray, and I just want a little bit more dimension into the crease of my eye. So I'm just going to take a blending crease brush, get a little bit of that color on there, tap off the excess so there's not too much. And when you do the crease, you really want to have your eye open to where you can see where you need it. So you really want to be looking straight into your mirror, kind of like, oh, that reflects my light bad. So I'll just pretend. But you are just going to look like straight ahead into a mirror, just like this, and kind of go side to side and bring that color in through the eye. See how even just that brought in a lot of dimension to my eye in a very natural way. I'm going to bring in a little bit more. Did you guys have a good day today? I hope so. I kind of geeked out like a little bit, like fangirl, when I was working today at Sephora. For those of you who follow fashion bloggers, I don't know if you've ever heard of Rachel Parcell for Pink Peony's blog. I helped her today in Sephora, and it was super awesome. She was so sweet, so nice, like so cute and down to earth. And it's funny because I follow her on Snapchat, and I actually like saw her daughter in the stroller, and I was like, I know that little girl. And I kind of felt like funny and creepy, and then I looked up and I saw that it was Rachel. So I actually ended up helping her with a foundation, and then I told her that I followed her blog, and it was really good to meet her. So she was super nice, you guys. So if you need someone awesome to follow for amazing, like beautiful fashion, go to rachelparcell.com or look up Pink Peony's blog, and she's amazing. So that was like kind of fun. I'm just taking my eye sweep brush and kind of just like blending out the edges. And I'm actually really digging this look. I don't know, I had brought over a navy that I was gonna do for liner on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It doesn't matter that I have a bold lip on. I kind of want more of a sultry eye. So I'm just taking a smoky eyeliner brush, and I'm really just gonna kind of come underneath my lash line and connect from where my gel liner is to where I have nothing, with just a little bit of a navy matte eyeshadow. And again, you wouldn't have to do this, but for me, it's kind of like a nice day to night look when I can bring in a little liner on the bottom. And then after I bring it into the bottom, since I had just really defined liner, I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of that rich navy, and I'm also gonna kind of double line and bring a little bit of that liner on top of my gel to just kind of smoke out the lash line just a little bit. And again, you wouldn't have to do this for day to night, but see the difference, how it just adds more of like a sultry effect versus more of just like a clean, natural effect. So again, for people who don't wear that much makeup, this might be your dramatic nighttime, and that's totally fine. For me, this is more of a day look, so for me to feel like it's a little bit more of a sultry night look, I love to smudge out my eyeliner. And I feel like the easiest way to do that is just with a pretty like powder. So again, do the same thing to the other side. If you guys can hear that weird noise, it's my dog chewing on her bone. So if you're like, what is that sound? It's my dog. And that's about it. I'm gonna take a touch-up brush. I don't know if you guys have something like this. This is called the touch-up brush from Bobbi Brown. And it's like an indisposable Q-tip where it just picks up what's wrong, but it doesn't take anything you don't want to go away. So good if you get like any little bit of fallout or anything. So I highly recommend the touch-up brush as just a tool to have in your brush collection. And since we just enhanced the eyes a little bit, I am gonna take a little bit of mascara and just give one more layer of the smoky eye mascara on top of what I already had on. I'm going to just kind of enhance the eyes just a little bit. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually soften my lip. Oh yeah. Mascara, I don't feel like you can really have too much, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, sometimes more is just more. And sometimes the more the better. Not always, but with mascara, always. So I'm really loving how like sultry my eyes are, but I'm just feeling like my lip is like a little much. So I'm actually gonna blot it off. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I just wiped my lipstick off, and since I had on the Luxe Long Wearing Lip Colors, it did stain my lips just a little bit. So I'm actually just gonna go in with a little bit of my favorite lip balm because my lips do need a little bit of hydration from having a long wear lipstick on all day. And we're just gonna use a little bit of that for now. This lip balm is amazing. It looks like you naturally just have a little bit more color to your lips. And I like that a lot better because I feel like it's more balanced with my more sultry eye. So, thanks for getting ready with me. Thanks for being here for this little, just like get ready with me retouching face wand demo. Don't forget, retouching face wands are available now on Sephora.com for VIB Rouge clients. And if you want to get this as soon as you can and you're not a VIB Rouge, then make sure that you go and shop Sephora beginning September to get your retouching face wand. And again, lighter one for the under eyes, skin tone color for all over the face, and don't forget to get the rich or the deep to give a little bit of dimension to the face. Okay guys, love you. Happy Friday. Have an amazing weekend.